Okay, I am back. So I want to tell you about okay, good thing you don't know it's my client, you don't know the situation, right? I mean, you don't know the person. So the breakup is not even about cheating. It's about being at different places. Not like this, like not distance, but when you are on a different wavelength with someone, and they are young also, because she's 27 years old and then the boy is 26. So but then like they've been together for 2 years. I know like 2 years for other people can like sound something minor, but like for me, like based on like the way like she was telling me everything, I could tell like she's like really heartbroken. It's like jokes aside. So different wavelengths, and I feel like she said she was disappointed because they broke up. She decided to go back home, but the guy, he's gonna go on a vacation with his friends. And I had to remind her that as people, we have different ways of coping. For you, maybe you might have felt that you need your family, but then you might find that like an escape for him is a way to heal, which is the truth, which is the truth. And another thing that we touched on was that sometimes when people break up, they start to think like, oh, he never loved me, he was using me. And I told her that someone can love you, but because of different timing, because of wrong timing, they can break up. I was giving you an example, like, for example, right? You are a woman, he's a man. You have a job, he doesn't have a job. Like, not just for men, but I strongly believe like at all people, when you are in love, right? You want to be able to be in a position where you can like fend for your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Like, you need like to have money to spoil your boyfriend or girlfriend. I feel like it is just inherent. It is natural. Like, you want to take them out, travel, and do all those kind of things. But then now imagine you are in a position where you cannot do those things. And then for, let's say, other people, they can say, but it's okay. Like, someday God will bless you and then you will spoil me. For you, it's okay. But for the other person who is like not able to provide, it's not okay. It's painful. It's really painful. I gave an example that, for example, let's say now they have a conversation today about, it being okay that they cannot afford travels or going to the cinema, just simple things, or going to a restaurant. And then tomorrow, let's say she scrolls through her Instagram, right? And then she sees like some people like, in restaurants or travel, she'll be like, oh, I wish I could travel. Sometimes people, they say that not like trying to rub it off their boyfriends who are broke or girlfriends who are broke. It just happened naturally. And then it is those kind of things that make people like break up and make people feel incapable of like taking care of the person they love. And then instead of stressing themselves about the things they cannot afford, they would rather just break up and be free. I feel like those are the things that we never consider when you break up with people. You just think, the person never liked me, the person is immature, the person doesn't want serious relationships. No, there are like a lot of factors that sometimes even if you try to communicate with your partner, they won't like understand or get it. And when I was telling her these things, she started realizing that, like, he used to say the same things that you are saying to me, but like coming from him, it just didn't click. But now that you're saying like these things, like, I get it. I'm like, yes, it's like that. I told her, like, for example, with me, if I date someone, I want to spoil that motherfucker. Like, I want to treat that person like, I don't know, like gold. But because like right now I am not in a position to do that for anyone, that's why I choose to be single, because I don't want to feel incapable. I don't want to feel useless. I don't want to feel stupid. I don't want to feel like, I've been like in like situations like, it's like maybe let's say the people, they don't care about money, but I do care. I care that I cannot like take the person I love out on a date, or to eat dinner out. Like those kind of things for me, they matter. But like for the other person, let's say the person that I love, it might seem like it's okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay. So yeah, that was the conversation basically. Like we were just trying to like have a healthy conversation about breakups. It was a bit emotional, but then I don't like being emotional, so I was just trying to be logical. And prior that, the lesson that I had was not even about that. Oh, prior that, I had a lesson with a man, like he's 60, 61. So yeah, he's married with children. And then I asked him like, how, because like I think he has been married for like 31 years. Like people divorce, And then I asked him like, how did you do it? Like, how did you manage to get this far? And like he said something like, it's difficult. I don't want to lie to you. It's difficult sometimes to feel like you want to kill your wife. Hopefully his wife wasn't there. So sometimes you feel like you want to kill the wife. And I was like, oh no, now I have the answer. Because he was like, I don't have the answer. I don't have like the book. Like I don't have the recipe, So when he said that, I said, I feel like for me, I took that to make my own conclusion that, okay, what saved your marriage is that you are honest with yourself. It's like you communicate all different kinds of feelings with your wife. You don't sugarcoat like literally anything. You don't suppress your honest feelings, which is something that maybe a lot of us do, people. It's like, because it's like, I don't want to make her mad. Even if she's wrong, it's like, yeah, you're right. And then the anger piles up. And then, one day you get over it and then you break up. But in his case, it's different because he communicates all his feelings. And like, I was like, when you communicate your feelings in that manner, like your wife maybe like the following day or the preceding days, she will like be careful of repeating the same mistake. And that is, I think, it's what made you guys, I don't know, be together longer. I don't know. I was just trying to make my own conclusion anyways. So you see why I love teaching English online. It's not always about that. We talk life, We inspire one another as human beings. Peace out.